Hello. What are we saying? Cheeky little bit of Battlefield 6. I'm going to have a look at Redstone. Like we've done in previous games. So we'll have a look at frame generation and stuff. Initially, I'll play with it switched off. But then I'll switch it on. I'll just quickly run through the settings. Just give me a sec whilst I start the Twitch stream. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. See how many likes we can get. Gohan, yo, I have no idea how to say your name. Hopefully I didn't butcher it. I'm losing my voice. This game is so shit and boring. Whoa! Too bad I'm playing it anyway. So quick look at the settings. I am at 1440p here. 2560 by 1440. Initially I'll play it native, so we're just at FSR native AA. Upscaling is off. It looks like it's on. It's obviously set to quality, but it's not. It is off here. You have to switch it on there. So we'll play with it off at first. But we'll be checking those out as well in a little bit. And then in terms of graphics, I've maxed everything. Overkill, apart from I just switched the screen space down. Switched it from that to just ambient occlusion high instead of what is it, global illumination. That gives you a little bit better FPS. I'll sort the overlay out if it works, although I might have just crashed. Worst Battlefield ever? No, I disagree. 2042 is the worst. There's no way that you think Battlefield 6 is worse than 2042. Surely not. 2042 surely is the worst one. Let's check. I might have VSync on there. It's off. I think it's just the menus. I'll quickly show you the adrenaline. So I've got the upscaling enabled here, but obviously we haven't got any upscaling enabled in the game anyway, so this won't matter. But I've got obviously frame generation. These are sort of the overrides for Redstone. Machine learning, frame generation switched off here, but I'll switch that on in a little bit. Let's just have a quick look at the game without that first. Probably be a little bit rusty. I honestly haven't played much of this game. Recently, at least. Am I talking? I am talking, yeah. Can you not hear me? I feel like you should be able to hear me. Because the sound's coming through. You might be muted. You might have the game completely muted or the stream completely muted, but I don't know why I'm telling you, because if you are muted, you can't hear me anyway. Can I respond to you? Yes, I am. 9070 XT, Gigabyte Gaming. Gigabyte Gaming, the clocked version. As you can see in my nice little PC cam. What gun was I? I was actually using this. Was I using this last time? The DRS. It might have been. I wonder if it's been nerfed or anything since I last played. We'll see. Let me know on the game audio too whether it's too loud or too quiet. Straight away sounds too loud for me. So 1440p native, getting about 100, between what, 115 and 120 there it looks like. Just touched 120. play through just a little bit like this, and we'll check out frame generation and stuff. 135 in the buildings. I'm going to take this a little bit slow at first, just because I'm definitely rusty. Oh, there's a tank. Lows look not too bad. I tell you, VRAM is quite high at 12 gig here. So we'll see if frame generation changes that at all. Whoa. What the... I forgot what the buttons are. There's a sniper down there. Probably not the best idea to peek my head, is it? I've got no... I'd rather attack in this game, honestly. I don't really like defending. Oh my god. First kill, I'm absolutely cracked still. Have we just lost this whole sector? That's not good. No! You can hear me good. Did you know you didn't connect to RGB you had in your PC? What, how do you mean? Well, you forgot to. Oh my god, my reaction speeds is pretty slow, honestly. I played this game a little bit on controller as well a while ago. I didn't find it too bad. Well, this thing, that's not gonna... That peak's not gonna work, is it? That's also not gonna work. Oh my god, I didn't even know where it was. Did I undervolt it? No. Hello on Twitch as well if you're there. Sorry, I've got it, I got my Twitch chat, like, minimized. So, FPS-wise, I wasn't really paying too much attention to it there, because... What?! That's bang out of order, that is. That's crazy. That is spawn killing to the max. VRAM's crept up a lot here, 14 gig now. We're going to be maxed out. But yeah, hovering really in that kind of 120 FPS range, which is pretty good considering I've got the graphics maxed out. You could go over 144 at 1440p fairly easily. Even if we switch frame generation on here, we'll get above that, which I'll maybe do next time I die, which will probably be in any second now. I forget this map. Can you cut through there? What? It was hitting the top of the car. The bullets were hitting the top of the car. Feel the mouse is shaking? What do you mean? Like this? Yeah, that's me. You're getting 200 FPS on Epic settings at 1440p? Yeah, you probably got FSR on. You got FSR or frame generation on. Which I haven't got that switched on yet. This is native right now, yeah. There's no way you're getting 200 FPS with these exact settings. You definitely have FSR or frame generation on. Dude, I'm getting smoked. So we'll switch frame generation on here and we'll likely honestly probably push that. This isn't going to be redstone yet. I'll switch this on first here. So this is just normal frame generation. It's not redstone yet. And you can see there, straight up above 200. So it's possible you've got that switched on by the sounds of it. Is this guy going to just be camping upstairs? Dude! Playing so bad now. I had such a good start. Change my gun? Why is that? Trying to rank it up. You don't use frame generation while you're using FSR then. You're using upscaling. You're not a native. What? Input lag? Yeah, this stream is specifically testing frame generation, so... Testing redstone. I'm not suggesting you have to use it. This is specifically testing redstone frame generation, so... How do you know anti-lag? It is available. I've definitely seen that somewhere. It's here. Anti-lag's there. It's enabled automatically because we've got frame generation on. That's my teammate I hear. That's so loud. I heard someone. No way! I'm just getting COD timed. I heard someone and then it disappeared. The audio disappeared on the footsteps. I thought, oh, they've just ran. Like they've ran past. They haven't run into the building. But apparently they have. Where's this person? That person's like such a head glitch, really. Whoa. So this is with frame generation. Average of about 220. Latency mostly feels alright, I think. Even image quality. Looks okay, honestly. It doesn't look too bad. Definitely seen a lot worse. I can't really see any ghosting or anything. It looks pretty clear. But we'll see if redstone maybe gives us slightly more FPS or maybe makes it look a little bit sharper, I guess. We're just getting absolutely destroyed here. So I don't really like defending, honestly, because I feel like you just get dogpiled quite hard. There's a question about how do I know if it's on or not. It's because of here. So redstone frame generation is disabled here. This determines whether it's on or off. So you can see at the moment I've got it disabled. Once we switch that on, we'll have to restart the game, but I'll do that in a sec. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. Tested FSR Redstone on Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk needs ray regeneration as well, though, really. There's still, like, quite a bit of ghosting and pixelation in Cyberpunk, in my opinion, even with Redstone. It needs, like, that Radiance casual ray regeneration, really. I think that would make it look a lot better, because when you see it on NVIDIA, ray reconstruction, it looks a lot better. It's not Redstone yet, no. I'm just giving a quick comparison, so I'll run through it first with it off, and then I'll switch it on in a sec. Defending again. Have a day off. I wish you could switch sides more easier. Like you used to be able to do in... What was the last Battlefield where you could just switch teams? I feel like that's not been a thing for a while. Have I got the best attachments on there? I feel like it's not too bad. What even are the attachments? See, what one's that? Is that bullet? That's bullet velocity, isn't it? Maybe a silencer's probably better, but I don't have any silencers unlocked. Any of these? So you probably want that one. No, that one's... Well, that one. I need that one. When do you unlock that one? Level 39. It's level 23. Oh. That's a grind, that is. Let's hop in. I'll hop into another map quick, have a look at frame generation, and then we'll switch Redstone on. You only ever like Conquest on Battlefield? Conquest for me is like the least favourite, in my opinion. I prefer Breakthrough or Rush. Conquest is just like, I have no... There's just too much going on. Well, like in Rush, you get these like... Rush and Breakthrough, you get these like lines of fighting, where it's like really clear as to where the fighting is. Breakthrough for me, though, often can be... Like, Breakthrough's a bit too much. I think the favourite one is Rush XL. Breakthrough, sometimes, these maps are too small, I think. And Breakthrough can just be, like, stupid. Well, like, there's just way too many people on it, and it's like, you can't really do anything. Especially on the really narrow maps, there's, like, nowhere to go. I don't mind Conquest, though. It's just, it's probably my least favourite, honestly. So have a look at frame generation on this map, because I recall previously there was a little bit of different FPS going from map to map, but it looks roughly the same, 220, 230, bit of a stutter there. But I think frame generation feels okay. Well, look, obviously I've added a little bit of latency, but it doesn't make it unplayable or anything. It still feels okay. See, the thing is now is the snipers, I guess. Try and push through with all the wall. Wait for this guy to die. Wait for him to get his head blown off. Don't kill me. Whoa, there's a lot. If we can just take this one, it'll at least make it a bit easier. I can just camp it out a bit. There we go. Try VSync on. No, I can't. VSync will cap me at 60, so... We tried that before. It'll make the latency really bad. It'll make it unplayable. I don't have an issue with latency anyway, or frame pacing here, so there's like no reason for me to put on. Didn't even get to have a look at the other one. Some dips there under 200 FPS a little bit. 199. Get away from that frag grenade. It works great for you, yeah, but are you probably not. It'll drop me to 60 FPS, so it won't be good. Because my capture card, I'm on pass-through on my capture card and it's 60 Hertz, so it'll cap me at 60. Which isn't good. I don't need to. People moan a lot about the frame pacing, but I have no issues with that, so I don't really need it on. How do we get out of this one?
Grab what you can.
We need a smoke grenade or something. I'm gonna get my head sniped off, aren't I? What the hell was that? Your monitor's 260, yeah. If your monitor's that, then yeah, it's not. It doesn't matter. Like, if I had a 260 Hz monitor here, then yeah, I'd switch it on. But for testing purposes, I don't want to cap the FPS. How has that person sponged all of that? I feel like I'm going to get my head sniped off any second.
Frag out.
There's no way.
Grab what you can.
How much base FPS? Well, we had about... What did we have? We had about 110. And I would say this feels fine to me, so... The recommended is obviously anything above 60. Really, but the higher the better. In this game, I would never really use frame generation that much, but in a shooter game. So I'd recommend maybe 100 or something if you don't really want too much difference. Alright, we're pushing here. I've just sacrificed myself there. Oh, what? Damn it! I felt like I was healing at one point. It was saving me, and then I think somehow I got back in the fire again. But we saved the other guy. That's all that matters. Do it for the team. Where's this guy on the radar? No.
We're taking casualties.
Yeah, honestly, I can't say I can even really tell too much. Don't have the ghosting issues and stuff that we've seen in other games. Don't have any of those issues at all. That grenade? I can hear them running. There is someone over there. I warned him. They're all going to be sat up, aren't they, on that?
Got eyes on a sniper!
On that, like, skyscraper bit. That almost looked like cheats, didn't it? Seeing him through the wall. Seeing him tag through the wall. That looked crazy, probably from his perspective. No. They're defusing that. Yeah, there's guys on the... There's guys upstairs. See, this gun... Weird... This gun, like, hits sometimes quite hard, and other times it's just spongy. Push upstairs. I'm going for it. Oh, there's so many up there. Should we check quickly just with FSR on as well, like upscaling? Might as well do that before. After this lobby, I'll switch Redstone on, because I'll need to restart the game, so I might as well wait until the game's finished. So if we come into here and we put FSR on here, so we now got FSR quality here, and obviously I have got the like Redstone activated for the upscaling at least here, so you can see it's enabled and it's active here. And we'll see what kind of FPS we get with both upscaling on and frame generation. They get quite high, although not really. It doesn't seem like too much difference, does it? Advance the next sector. It spawned me in the wrong one. Maybe slightly higher FPS, 230, 240, but it's not a massive difference, is it? Feels like it's brought my GPU usage down a bit. What is Redstone? It's the new machine learning update to FSR. So just better quality, but basically. Better quality, supposedly better FPS. I haven't really seen that much difference in FPS from what I've tested so far, but... Where are they? Can't see because of that plant in the way. Damn it. We might as well try and take this one, yeah. I saw him. He's hiding. He's trying to snipe from up top.
We've armed explosives on Alpha.
Are they still up there? There's someone upstairs. Is he still upstairs? Yeah. Does this 6600 XT have it? No, it's only 9000 series at the moment. Oh, this is a big problem. Oh, damn it. What button is it? I think it's X. I keep accidentally pressing the like medic pack or whatever.
Got charges on Bravo. We're losing soldiers. Stay sharp.
Frag out!
Get upstairs, boys. How did I not get him? Oh, there's not another floor. That's helpful.
Places off the objective Bravo. Hostiles have disarmed our
Bail.
explosives on Bravo.
Take what you can carry!
Oh my god. What's he gonna do? See, patience.
Set charges on Bravo.
Needs to try and help the team here, really.
I'm moving in!
No, there's no way. But there's quite a lot of sway on that gun. I don't know if I can make that better. Frame generation is on, yeah. We had FSR 4 quality on as well, so that will bring power down a lot. What I'll do is we'll have to restart quickly here, just because I'll enable Redstone, and it'll force restart. Well, it won't force restart, but it'll advise to, and it's best to, really. So I'll quickly just fix the settings up. So I'll go back to native, so I'll switch upscaling off. So we're back at FSR native AA. Still got frame generation on, but what I'll do is I'll come in here, and you can see we switch it on. So we'll switch on in Adrenaline here. So this is now Redstone frame generation, and as you can see, it's obviously recommending to restart the game. So I'll quickly just restart, and then I can show you it's like confirmed to be on. It'll say it's active. But I don't think there'll really be an easy way to really see too much visual difference, because it already looks quite good in this game. You know, some of the other games we tested, there was a little bit of ghosting and stuff, so you could kind of see a bit more of a difference. Or at least it would be easier to see the difference, obviously. But it already, I think, looks pretty good. The only thing is it might maybe give us more FPS, and maybe it will look a little bit sharper, but we'll see. Yeah, this game eats a lot of VRAM. I don't remember it being like that, but maybe it was and I just forgot. Streaming is too demanding, what do you mean? If by that you're thinking I'm streaming off the GPU, I'm not. I have a stream PC, so I'm not. There's no performance hit on the GPU because I'm not streaming off of it. So quickly, still at 1440p. Obviously, we've got the graphics set to the max in here. So everything basically set to the overkill preset apart from screen space. We've got ambient occlusion instead of global illumination. And then we've still got frame generation on here. So I think if I show you Adrenaline, yeah, it won't be active yet. I have to actually be in a lobby for it to work. So let me just quickly join one. And I can show you it enabled. I think that's a visual bug. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by a visual bug with VRAM. That doesn't make any sense. It's allocated VRAM, so you might be thinking of dedicated. So if I quickly open Adrenaline here, you can now see frame generation Redstone is enabled here with an active status. So we've definitely got that enabled. Back to native. Obviously, straight away, FPS looks pretty much the same as what we had before we switched on Redstone. I think it looks pretty good, though. Can't really say, like I was saying, I don't think there's really going to be too much difference in where it's really easy to tell. You might have to see like a still side-by-side image to really pick out the differences, but how am I the only one getting shot out there? There's like
I'm fucking hit!
so many people hanging around. Is anyone gonna res? People just don't res in this, do they? Oh yeah, he can't, but I don't think the squad aren't gonna do it, are they? He'll have exactly the same configuration. Nice. Voice is really hot. Hey. You mean Leng? Do you mean Leng? Voice is absolute Lengers.
I knew you had my back.
We destroyed objective Bravo. Keep it going.
Oh my god.
Right back!
Set charges on Alpha.
How'd you get a grenade kill?
Be advised, our charge on Alpha has been disarmed.
There's someone down there. They're on the radar. Guessing they're behind the rock. Dude, I just can't get a break in this one. Holy. So I was being really careful there because I could hear them sprinting around. I got you, dude. Definitely gonna get my head sniped off. Look at them all in these little angles.
Grab what you can!
Is this guy down? Oh, I think we just unlocked a silencer. This is a perfect... Oh, damn it. I was going to say it's a perfect spot on for A. We might have got it. I think we got it anyway. Do you have to have frame generation on in the game and drivers? Well, for Redstone, yeah. So, for example, if you didn't have it enabled in the driver and you just switch frame generation on in-game, it's not going to be using the update. So you'd still have frame generation on, you just wouldn't be using Redstone frame generation. Whereas if you want that on, you need to have it on in the driver and the game. If that makes sense. It's basically like DLSS 4 if you've ever seen that. To have that activated, you need to have it activated in the driver. Unless it's supported natively in the game. But not that many games are. Same with FSR 4. Some games have like FSR 4 upscaling just automatically in the game. Which, over time, it'll get more and more games will have that, but it's obviously the start of it, so not many have it. But yeah, honestly, I don't think I can really tell. It looks good. I think it looks good. Maybe it's slightly sharper. I had some weird kind of image. It wasn't quite screen tearing, but it almost looked a bit like screen tearing when I didn't have Redstone on. And I don't seem to really have seen that at all once I've enabled Redstone. But it still looks very good. I think it looked... And it feels okay as well. It doesn't really feel any different to me. Oh my god, this guy does not miss. How does he even see me like that? Is he using a thermal or something? Where is he? On the roof? How do you see me through that smoke? He must be on the roof. Can you go right around? Oh, you can. Oh my god. I want to get blown up by a truck again. Oh. Would I be able to enable fluid motion? You can do, but you won't notice any difference for me. Because MSI doesn't pick up fluid motion frames. So my FPS will look the same. This guy trying to snipe me again. I think it looks good though. What do we think? It's obviously maybe a little bit harder to tell on the stream in terms of quality, but it still, I think, looks very good. I do normally avoid really using frame generation in shooter games just because if I don't need it on, I won't switch it on just because I'd rather use upscaling really. FSR Poopstone. Got him! Not going that way. There's no way. There's no way. There's so many of those kills where you just shoot at someone and they just crack you like that. I feel like that's an easy kill. That's that kind of range. This gun just feels like it just doesn't hit. There's quite a lot of recoil on it. We've got the sector anyway. That's all that matters. Do you reckon it's worth using? In this game, probably not. Because I can just use upscaling and you can get similar FPS. So I just wouldn't risk having it on, really. But in other games, I don't mind it. Almost fumbled that kill as well. Like, that almost killed me, that guy, even though I was absolutely pumping bullets into him.
Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
Hello? I don't know, sometimes I feel like... I don't know if it's like the netcode of the game, it just feels weird. Big stutter there as well. Don't know what that guy's doing. Grenade. Where's it getting shot from? Up there. Get out of my way. Is that out of bounds? How's that out of bounds? Is my teammates there?
Let's go!
I just got stuck. That almost got me killed. There's someone here, I think, to the other side. They're up there. Oh my god. Get him in the toilet. Yep, not going that way. So, yeah, again, not really seeing any difference in FPS either. It's basically identical.
Throwing frag!
That's not worked. Do you like my idea of trying to bounce the grenade off the wall?
Reps of losses coming in. Watch your backs.
Found explosives on Bravo.
Let's go!
I'll try and get up there.
Our charges on objective Bravo have been disarmed.
Okay, well, they know where I am. How do I get out of this?
Let's run!
Not like that.
Charges set on objective Alpha.
Yeah, I can have I'll switch FSR upscaling on that as well. The only issue is I don't really see... If any, it just seems to kind of bottleneck me, really, because it just makes my usage go down. We don't really gain, like, a massive amount of FPS. We've got about 180...
Be advised, our charges
Pretty much 180 there.
armed.
When I switch it to quality here... Oh, it's giving us some FPS here, 270. FPS is kind of a little bit all over the place. 290. Okay, so it's giving us some there. That's weird because when I tried that before, there wasn't really any difference. It might have maybe been the map we were on, or maybe it was just me
Charges set on objective Alpha.
not like registering really what I was getting.
Our explosives on objective Alpha have been disarmed.
Big stutter again though. There, look. 0.1% low all the way down to 6.
The enemy has disarmed our charges on objective Bravo.
I don't know if they know where I am like that. So I could hear him running at the last second.
Set an objective Alpha.
Does seem to be stuttering more for me when I put upscaling on though. Look at that frame time there. It's because my usage is dropping down to 80%. Seeing that like every time. How many bullets was that? That was crazy.
We've set charges on Bravo. Alright, we destroyed Alpha. Good work. Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
Full 4K ray tracing is not ready for gaming. Depends if you're talking about native or not. Dude, there's no way someone is there. How is that? He's not even in the right sector. How has he not got a timer? The sector's just moved. There's no way that guy is going to even make it back, surely. He's so far into the sector, there's surely no way he's getting out of there. Someone on the roof. All in the windows.
They're attacking final sector. Target the objectives and win the battle.
That was pretty filthy, that kill, wasn't it? Look at them all. And these little, like, head glitches. That guy's lucky I can't get a sight. Peek it. I keep thinking that's an enemy. What's that?
Enemy down!
In we go. We're all on the roof. If there is a roof. Oh, god damn it. I'm not good at close quarter gunfights, like, at all. I need my controller. I need my stabilizers.
We've armed explosives on Bravo.
Can someone get him?
Be advised, our explosives on Bravo have been disarmed.
That's crazy. That is nuts, dude.
Attack the marked objective.
Is that not what they just bugged out in this game? Where sometimes it feels like you get deleted in like a millisecond, and other times you're shooting someone for like 30 seconds and they don't die. I think that's what gets on my nerves on this game a lot. It's like you sometimes just feel like you get absolutely just deleted from the face of the earth. And other times it feels like you're sort of shooting someone forever.
Grab what you can!
Like, look at that. How quickly has that killed me? That's like one bullet has killed me, I swear. And I got him with a hit marker, but there's no way I'm killing him that quick. I don't know, it's weird.
All right, we've taken out Bravo.
I'm dead. I know where he is.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
He was in there, but... Dude, there's no way. Where can they come from? Can they come from behind me? They're an upstairs?
Outside the combat area, return east.
Oh, sweet.
Explosives set in
Where are they coming from?
Be advised, losing soldiers. Stay sharp. Our explosives on objective Alpha have been disarmed.
That's filthy. But you gotta just do it, didn't you? They're surely all going to be coming up. How long before I get shot in the back from someone coming up the stairs? I feel like that's going to happen quick. Just keep checking it. I'm amazed not more people have tried to get me. I've killed so many. It's happening. It's starting to happen. I hear more. There's loads.
Charges set. Objective Alpha.
No, no. Well, that's a pretty disgraceful run, that. I need like a claymore or something. How did we not cap that there? Oh, they're up there now. Doing it for the team. Probably not worth it.
Troop numbers are critical.
I wonder what other good games there'll be to maybe try Redstone out on. I was thinking maybe Spider-Man, because that also has ray tracing. Well, that don't look good down there, does it? Any specific reason for the 1% lows? As in what? They're quite bad? It just seems to stutter more for me with upscaling on for sure. And then with frame generation on as well, it seems to be a little bit more stuttery. Counter-Strike 2 Ancient map. Counter-Strike 2 wouldn't be a very good game to test, because, I mean, why would you use frame generation in Counter-Strike? The FPS is already really high. Does it even have redstone? I doubt it does it? It doesn't even have frame generation. Might drop it down just the upscaling a bit here as well and see how bad it maybe starts to look at performance or something. Switch it to FSR performance here. Obviously, I've still got frame generation on. See if it starts to look weird at all. What level have I got that gone to now? What's the level that I needed? 39. What's this going to be like with silencer? It makes it quite bad, though. I'm not sure what that's worth it. Do I need to level 30? Dude, the grind, the levels on this game. I've only gone up one level on the gun. I was probably never going to get there. So this has taken us up to about 270 now, and it still looks really good, actually. Maybe a little less sharp, but when you're playing such a high-paced, fast-paced game, it's pretty hard to tell. Headmaster, catch you later. Just trying to think, like, where would I go? What is this guy doing? Definitely feels a little bit more recoil with the silence. I think this is probably the worst silencer as well, isn't it? Or at least it's the first one. first close gunfight's deleted.
You're a fucking medic!
See, this guy can res me. But he's not going to. He's definitely not going to now. But me... Did I get him? I actually don't even know if I got him. Oh, there's no way, dude. Yes. I think this is the first... No! Oh! That would have been the first time I've been res today. But that guy had to ruin it. Is he still in there? That guy just crouched, like... That guy was just crouched at the top of the stairs. It's a bit rough, that. I think there's a guy still in there, actually. Can we get out of the building? Where are they? Oh. Silencer. Yeah, I just think you probably need a better silencer. This is the first one. I feel like the first one's probably never that great. I just got to keep ranking this gun, but it's a real slog.
Come on!
There you go, level 25.
Let's go! Let's move!
Teammates are getting just wrecked. It sounds quite nice with the silencer. But, yeah, quite spongy. Feels a bit spongy, doesn't it? Have I tried Arc Raiders? Yeah, I have, yeah. Not the new cinematic, but I'll maybe check that out at some point. I feel like it probably won't run that great, because it on maxed out settings already, at least at native. I feel like these silencers are better because they don't... This has more of a hit on it, look. Bad GP model, why is that?
Let's go! Let's get over here!
Oh, did that grenade even get down there? I got you, dude. No, I was gonna get you. Nice bright RGB. Yeah, it looks brighter than it is because the camera's quite bad. I'll get a better camera at some point. The camera I'm using is like terrible. He's up top. Whoa. What is that? I hear so many of them. How is this car not blown up? Oh, I'm dead 100% here. Oh, there's a guy behind me. How long was he there? I didn't even realise. Oh, grenade on me. DJ Jenny, thanks for subscribing. I always feel like in those situations where you're behind something like that, it's better to just try and camp it because you know you're going to die. Whenever I try to run out of that situation, I always die, so I might as well try and farm a couple of kills. Dude, we're getting just absolutely wrecked here.
Come on!
I don't know how we're getting wrecked when we've got the tank, but... Someone behind us.
Frag out!
No, I was going to get you. Oh, no. I think always going to lose to a submachine gun there, aren't you? Oh, no. Quick, quick, quick.
You're a lifesaver.
I don't like that push there. That push looks horrendous. Why is the power of the 9070 XT low? Because I'm using FSR performance and frame generation, so both of those things kind of take the pressure off the GPU, really. Even at native, to be fair, my power wasn't fully maxed, which normally at 1440p on most games you'd be maxed out at like 330 on this GPU, really. I think we had about 300 or so. I can switch it back, but yeah, it's lower because we're using stuff that's just taking pressure off the GPU pretty much. That guy saved my life. I think he did. Right, how are we going to get this next bit? Where do they spawn? Does support. I might have to have a look at Arc Raiders and maybe check cinematic. I just wasn't I wasn't really sure. I still don't really know what I think of Arc Raiders.
Take what you can carry!
No. Just burning alive. Dude, what is going on? Why is there so much fire everywhere? Why are they all spawning here? Someone on it. Oh, I think I've just got him right in time there. That was a guess of a shot. I think I've just got that. I've just got pretty much single-handedly got that one there.
Sweep the area for all remaining hostiles.
There was so much fire, though, for some reason. Michael, thanks for subscribing.
Next sector is clear for attack. Target the objectives.
This is the issue. You can just hold those angles so much. But yeah, performance here. I tell you what will be worthwhile checking is ultra performance as well, because I remember that looked quite bad on this game, particularly with the trees. I remember foliage was looking crazy. And that looks a million times better. Definitely do notice it though. Just a little bit more blurry and it's shimmering quite a lot, especially when I'm moving. Look, you'll see it here. So maybe it still has that weird effect to it, the ultra performance that we saw before. It's only there when I move though. The moment I stop moving, it sort of disappears. So that issue's still there. Just it does look a bit better though, because it was doing it before even when I was just stationary looking at it. Oh wow, you're seeing it really badly here, look. Yeah, actually that's quite bad. What's going on here?
Let's go.
Look at that rezzing. I'm never going to make that shot. It's actually really fuzzy. And maybe we'll switch that off, look. Doesn't particularly give us a great deal more FPS either. Performance mode. Yeah, ultra performance is fine. Performance is fine. I mean, ultra performance is what we're on. We were just on performance before and it was fine. But still, probably weirdly some of the worst ultra performance that I've seen. It's normally quite good. Normally at least not that fuzzy, but for some reason in this game it seems to struggle a lot. Even with the Redstone update, it's still got the issue for some reason. I wonder what's making that so bad. There's no way someone's preemptively chucking... Dude, I have a day off. It's a submachine gun again. That submachine gun, actually, now thinking about it, was absolutely ridiculous. It was that one, wasn't it?
Move to attack the marked objective.
I remember that one. I haven't used that in a while. Did they nerf it?
Come on.
I remember that being insane. This isn't going particularly well, is it? Is it 140? No, it's not that low. Dude, this fire's driving me nuts.
Grab what you can.
So much fire everywhere. FSR Radiant's caching working. Yeah, it's not in any games yet. at least it's not out. SMG should beat an AR at close. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. When you're up against it that close, it's like not much you can do. But I remember this gun, this MP5, was also pretty good at quite long range as well, but it might have got nerfed or something. It doesn't feel as crazy as it used to. What else is no Redstone? Frame generation, that's what we're testing.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
What the hell? You don't even get a second to think. The moment you peek your head, it's coming straight off. Get in that building. Whoa.
Let's move!
Well, I could probably... someone got him. Oh my god, everyone's on fire. Does it work on older GPUs? No. It is slightly better. It already looks very good in this game, so it's not really as big of a difference as you see in other games. It still looks good. It still feels fine. Latency doesn't feel any different before switching it on, really, because it already felt okay, in my opinion. Maybe looks slightly sharper or something, but it's not really a massive noticeable difference. Damn it, he nicked my res. Where are these mines? Try and get a tank through if we've got it. No! On shadows, you don't see noise or something. Yeah, but I feel like in this game, you didn't really see that anyway. Or at least I couldn't tell. Because the game... Maybe it's because the game's quite fast-paced, obviously, and it's a little harder to tell. It's easier to notice more in some of the other games that I've tested. Where it, like, is quite noisy already and stuff. But in this, I feel like there's less of a difference because it already looks very good. It's an upgrade, but not that much. Yeah, I personally think there'll be a bigger difference with stuff. I'm keen to try and test, like, ray regeneration and stuff. I'm hoping we get that in games. Like, not too long. I think it's in Black Ops... I don't want to play this map again. I think it's in Black Ops 7, but I don't have that. I feel like ray regeneration and radiance caching and stuff will have a bigger difference. Like, a bigger visual difference, and it'll be easier to actually see the difference. I think it'll affect the visuals much more than, like, frame generation Redstone, but... Hopefully, like, for example, I'm hoping we get something like that in Cyberpunk, because that game, I think you really would see quite a big difference. But, I don't know. That FSR 4 took so long to get into that game, it's like... Is it going to be another one of those things where it takes forever to get that in it? I don't want to defend. Is it a good GPU? Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it probably depends on the price. Alright, we're going to have to just defend, I think. There's no players. You're having a laugh. What was the, how do I play the snow map? Winter Offensive. Domination. Do they not have breakthrough? What's Flashpoint? I'll try snow map. I've not seen it yet. It's ironic they had regeneration and a fast-paced multiplayer. Yeah. And does COD even have ray tracing? Does the new one have ray tracing? I honestly don't. I don't have the games. So I don't know, but maybe it'd be useful to see in the story. But that story looks so bad. I don't even want to play that game on the basis of how bad it looks, purely to see ray regeneration. I can hear my soldier like shivering.
Objectives are ready. Capture and hold.
Reflex warp. At least not like NVIDIA reflex warp. I'm not sure what that is. I mean like NVIDIA reflex. Submachine gun actually might be the better one on this.
We have secured Charlie.
Because it's all quite close quarters, isn't it? It does have ray tracing. Okay, cool. I thought, it might have been Black Ops Cold War. That had ray tracing, didn't it? I thought that looked quite good. You can see, still looks really sharp even like this. I'll maybe switch FSR back to quality. Because it does look a little bit blurry or a little bit grainy. Switch that back. FSR quality there. Am I freezing? What does that mean? Do I have to get near here? Oh my god, I do. What the hell? Do you die then if you don't get near a, if you don't get near a, like, fire? Warmth? I assume you just die. I need to edit loadout. Well, SMG might be the... What was this one like?
Objective Bravo has been secured.
I guess they could do quite a few different variations of maps on this game. Different, like, day and night and stuff, I suppose. You'll see it definitely stutters, obviously, a lot for me. When I switch upscaling, frame generation and stuff on it, it does seem to stutter more. Shelton, yo.
We need to defend and hold that position.
Okay, our troops have secured Alpha.
Where are they all? He's below, but I can't get down. Need a fire. Look at that guy there, just camping there. I assume the ray tracing on Black Ops though is only in the... oh god, I did not know you could fall. It's only in the single player, I gather. That'd be rough to have it in the multiplayer. Although obviously you can just switch it off, but... what's going on with those doors? No! I think those guys AFK. Oh my god, I didn't even get the kill for it, did I? That's funny. We're losing A. Is that someone up top? Need a bigger clip on this weapon. You think it's only multiplayer? So ray tracing's only in the multiplayer? What? Really? That's crazy. Surely not. You can see it's still stuttering loads for me. Might try and switch upscaling off. Oh no. Too cold. FSR does work on NVIDIA GPUs, yeah. Redstone won't, but FSR in general does. Same with like Intel XSS. But it just works better on Intel GPUs. Does anyone know why it works on NVIDIA GPUs, why they allowed that? Why who allowed that? AMD or NVIDIA? AMD allowed it because they want people, they're like for all gamers, and it's it's like a marketing angle, isn't it? Of like trying to be good to people, no matter what type vibe. Because, for example, there are like... this gun's not good at this range. I mean, I suppose it's a submachine gun. Where's there a fire pit? I need one. Where was this guy? No, just give me a fire pit. Ray regeneration in Black Ops 7 is a multiplayer excuse. Oh yeah, but ray tracing as a thing isn't. I thought you meant ray tracing is only available, but if you mean just ray regeneration, like that makes more sense. But ray tracing is also in single player, I assume. Right, that's going to be it for me. I need to head off. Thanks all for watching. If I don't catch you before the 25th, I don't know. I might be able to squeeze another stream in or something in between. I don't know. It depends how busy I am. I've still got loads of stuff to do before Christmas. But if I don't see you, have a good Christmas. And I'll obviously be sure to... I'll be streaming at some point after. Probably get a stream in between maybe Christmas and New Year. But thanks a lot for watching. Like I say, have a good Christmas, and I'll catch you later.